Oh, what's up YouTube? This is Mox Lotus, and today I'm bringing you guys a bit of an experimental video today, and that is a top 5 video. And so I know a lot of people do things like this, but I think mine's going to be a bit different because we're going to be talking about the top 5 necessary Magic the Gathering products. And so I'm going to be doing this in an order where if you're a new or returning player, then number 1 should be your first priority, and number 5 you can probably get a bit later down the track. With that out of the way, let's get started. So here I have these large card storage boxes. These are really good for mass collection storing, I guess. And basically they're about $2 to $4 at your locals depending on where you live. And so you may think that spending that much money on a cardboard box is a pretty stupid deal, but trust me, if you've got probably over 1,000 cards, then you definitely want to get a bunch of these. They store your collection really nicely. I mean, this one isn't even full yet, and they're really cool because they've got a lot of space for you to fit things like deck dividers in here. And they're easy to make and fold together, and they don't come apart very easily, so if you drop it, the box won't just come apart and your collection will fall out everywhere. Alternatively, I've seen some people store their cards in these kind of lunchboxy type storage boxes, for food. And this is a really bad idea. These usually cost around $2 to $4 as well, and you're not going to be able to store nearly as many cards in these as you are in these. And while the plastic is a bit more sturdy, these boxes, they're sturdy enough on their own, so you shouldn't really need to worry about that. And these are number 5 because, again, a lot of players have other means of storing their collection. This is the best, but also if you're a new player, again, you're probably not going to have a massive collection, so you can hold out on getting these for a bit. So coming in at number 4, we have dice. I think there are 2 main types of dice that you should be using for Magic, and the first type is D6s. These are just your standard 6-sided dice. If you raid your board game stash or something just around the house, then you'll get plenty of these. There are also D20s like this one here. These have a few uses, mainly for keeping your life total, and you can also use them in case your +1/+1 counters get a bit out of hand. And the use for the 6-sided dice is, say, if you're only going to put a few +1/+1 counters on them, most of the time you're not going to get more than 6 on something unless you've got a doubling season. And you can also use them for tokens, you get the token card and you put a dice on it, so that's 2 tokens. And yeah, so they're useful for that. They're also useful at the start of the game for rolling to see who goes first and things like that. One thing about using the D20s for your life total though is that they're handy and convenient. They're very easy to take around, but they're not going to be a very reliable, record of your life totals, which is the advantage that note paper has over D20s. If you want to get D20s, then you can get them from your local game store for about $1 each. Same goes for the D6s. And you can also get D20s in fat packs or pre-release packs, like the ones I've got here from the Theros and Journey into Nyx. And yeah, so they're really easy to get. You'll get them just by buying Magic products. So coming in at number 3, we have playmats. So basically, the background that I've been using for pretty much all of my videos has been this playmat. And basically, you don't get playmats to be used as a background for videos. Use them mainly to protect your cards from all the dirt and spilt drinks on your table that you're playing on. As well as this, they also have a pretty nice silky surface, but it will still grip your cards fairly well. And then down underneath, they've got this kind of rubber thing that's got a bit of grip there, and that just stops the playmat from sliding around the table. So this playmat was made by Ultra Pro, like this sleeve. And you can see here, as I said again, it grips to the cards fairly well, stops them from sliding around. And they have their logo down in the bottom corner here, and it kind of ruins the artwork. But Ultra Pro do make the playmats for all the game days and the GPs as well. So they're definitely good quality. Wizards trust them, although Wizards trust their sleeve as well, so that's a bit questionable. But yeah, I might do a review on these another time. You can buy these playmats from your local store. In Australia, they're $40, but they'll be cheap wherever you live. And yeah, I think it's definitely a good investment. They are machine washable in case they get dirty, and so again, they're just really helpful. Like, there's no reason not to have a playmat, really. For the number 2 spot, we have deck boxes, and I have a few different types here in front of me. First ones are these types of ones that you kind of fold together yourself. I got this from like a launch event for this card game called Future Card Buddy Fight. It's more of a promotional box. I know like the company that makes Card Fight Vanguard and all that, they give out these boxes a lot, but you shouldn't I think they're pretty similar in quality to the normal Ultra Pro boxes you can just buy at your local store, and they're alright I guess, but they can warp pretty easily. As for these ones here, this box, I don't think it's being made anymore. Like, the logo is rubbed off, but it is made by Max Protection. And yeah, I actually really like this box. It is a shame that they're not being made anymore. They are actually pretty sturdy. And yeah, I like the design of them as well. This is a Velcro thing here, which is really good. Also Velcro is this box here. This is one I'd recommend. It's called the Ultra Pro Pro Dual Deck Box. I'm thinking of doing a review on this thing later. It's really good. It also has a Velcro deck box, not deck box, Velcro strap here, which means if you drop it, it's not going to like fall apart really easily. And yeah, basically, you want to get a deck box, because I've seen people use things like, again, one of those types of lunch container type things, and they're really not good. They don't protect your cards. Deck boxes are made for card protection, and they do the job fairly well. And coming in at number 1, we have card sleeves. So card sleeves are the most necessary thing that you need to get for your deck. Basically, if you don't have them, I'd recommend getting them as soon as possible. They come in packs like this, and this brand is called KMC. I managed to find them for pretty cheap prices, so I picked up a bunch of them. The most common brand is Ultra Pro. I've posted a video on my channel with my opinions on them. And yeah, basically, you need these because they're going to stop your cards from getting scratched, dirty. And if it's got a tight seal at the top, it will stop too much like moisture from getting into your foil cards. One thing to watch out for is that if you play Magic the Gathering, make sure you get these standard size card sleeves here. Pretty much all the card sleeves will say either standard or mini. Standard is for Magic and Pokemon. The mini size ones, which come in packets similar to this one, are for like Yu-Gi-Oh! And things like that. And yeah, so again, make sure that you get the standard ones, otherwise your cards will not fit in there, and then you'll be sad. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you guys thought in the comments down below. And if you have any supplies that you think I might have missed out on, be sure to let me know, and I might cover them in another video. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Be sure to check out some of my other videos. And until next time, bye guys.